All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Dre Day FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. So hope everyone had a great morning here. So today is Wednesday, October 29th. So today is FOMC day. So we'll see how it's gonna go. So first, we're gonna be looking at the news calendar as always. So we get started our day. So let's get it here. So this morning we had a few news, especially in regards to euro, but that was the Spanish flash GDP quarter that came out. But for and yeah, we had German also. But for our session here, we have CAD. That was at nine. That is at 9:45. We have primary house sales month to month for the US at 10, and and like I said, we have also the federal fund rate, so FOMC statement at 2 o'clock, and we're still in the government shutdown. And later on, we're gonna have yen news here. So that's great. So let's get it on the TV Alert app. So show you exactly the TV Alert app. So the TV Alert app is providing you with the institutional liquidity here in the market. So basically, if it's a buy or a sell direction, and if we have institutional liquidity that comes in. So today we had 3 alerts, as you can see. Today 3. We had German 40, UK 100, and Euro 50. All of them were buys here at London Open, and I'm pretty sure they went good here overall. So at the top you have Bloomberg ticker. So if you want to have more information here about the economy here in the States, and the best website here is Bloomberg. So you have articles here that you click and you could read when you wait for your signals here. Also, you have a ticker here of the latest signal that came in. So you see the tree that I just talked earlier. And at the bottom, you have the alerts here with the time, the direction, the price. So if you missed the entry, you have an actual level here to look for, and the actual symbol here. And at the bottom, you have the TV economic calendar. So you just have to select the country that you want to be having seeing the news here. And as you can see, today is the 29th, and we have some news here, high impact news. So it seems that we're gonna have the non-farm payroll info in about 30 minutes. So if that's the case, we'll wait. I'm not gonna take any position here today. So, but I'm just gonna do some tests here on my demo account. But yeah, so you see exactly the calendar here at the bottom. All right, so that's good. Next, we're gonna be looking at the TV Alert app. So this is the first indicator here that you're seeing is the trend indicator. So it's called Nova. Pretty simple. So it's give you the movement here in the market if it's bearish or bullish. So as you can see, since yesterday we're bullish here. We did have a buy here right around here at that time, It was doing the higher low that I was explaining yesterday. But after that, it did a new high and then started to go to break to the downside. So that's basically the move that we were expecting yesterday at New York, but it gave us that that setup here at the end, beginning of Asian. It started to sell off, and then at the end of near the end of starting pre-market here in New York, we started to go up. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And then we have fair value gap. So I'm just going to click close that. FVG edge will just give you the fair value gaps here in the market. So off of the 1 hour currently. And right now we have a fair value gap that is created here off of that move. So that's good. And then we have high-low level. This is a support and resistance zone here, indicator that provide you with the levels here to put your stop loss and take profit, and where the price is starting to bounce off of. And as you could see, right now we're going towards that previous resistance here in the upside. So that's good. And then you have MTA, multi-time frame analysis, so providing you with a previous day high, low, and medium price. So our previous day's high was right here. The medium price was right around where we're at, and the low of previous day was right here. So we could see exactly where the price is trading off of. Then we have POC and VWAP, point of control, and volume weighted average price. So tell you exactly where we're trading off of. Right now, I'm still, based on what I'm seeing here, I should be looking to go lower here. We do have some news here in a couple of minutes, in less than 30 minutes, it seems, especially for the NFP. It seems that it's going to be out. That's based off of the TradingView economic calendar, but we'll wait and see. And finally, we have EMX AI with Nova. So that I will have to go on another chart. So it's going to be loading. So it's loading here. So basically, it's average directional index with Nova, the first indicator that I showed you guys. So basically, I'm looking for an actual entry setup here on the average directional index. And if I have that, and on top of that, I have it's following the trend, it's going to give me an entry here. So since Monday, we had a sell on Russell, and as you can see, it went to TP 16. So if you have to hold on to that trade here from there until now, you would be good here. Or when the price started to reverse, you would be out of that trade. So basically, it would be at that point here if you will be more conservative. So that's pretty much it on that. So we'll open POC with Nova, and we're gonna wait for our signals. So the signals that I'm gonna receive here at this time will be US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, and Russell 2000. We have gold and also German 40. Those will be the trades here for this time. So for NASDAQ and S&P 500, I'm looking to go short. Should be the same thing. Yeah, so S&P 500 is in a downtrend currently. It's giving the trend is going down. but I'm expecting to go short here on all of the indices. The only thing is that the US30 is expanding pretty much. So we'll see how it goes. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel here, guys. Make sure to like. If you're on the live, make sure to like it. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Should be here until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have maybe an hour and a half here together. So if we look at the latest swing high to swing low, we're gonna analyze that right now. Swing high to swing low. We're already at 78.6. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna close the signals here for US30, just to be careful here. Oops. There you go. All right. So it is 9:30. So market just started. As expected, was looking to go short here. All right, so let's look at others. All right, so retracement US30. What I did here, I put the fib from the swing high to swing low, just to see exactly where is the resistance. And now I'm gonna put another fib from that swing low to swing high. Now this swing high is rejected here. So we're just gonna wait.
US30 at price 47,878.4 on 15 minutes.
So
time
US30
frame,
is a
9
buy.
hours 32 minutes and 32 seconds. Buy US30 at price 47,878.4 on 15 minutes
But,
time frame at time 9 hours
like
32
I said,
minutes and 32 seconds.
it may start to resist, and we have a Russell sell right now. And Russell did provide us with a gap to the downside right now. So let me make sure that it's loaded here. Yes. So everything is looking on Russell. It's looking to go short here. We just started the trend to the downside and it gapped down. So good resistance. So US30, I would wait. And like I said, we may have the NFP data that was delayed from the beginning of this month here that it should be out based out of TradingView economic calendar. So I wouldn't take a buy here. At this point, I would wait it out. Yeah, so it seems that the swing high was created here. Still looking to have it to go short. But we'll wait it out here to see exactly what's going to happen here. Oops. $6,500 is a sell. $6,500 is a sell. Still loading here. We do have a higher low that was created. The trend is bearish. We have a higher low here. So when I say higher low is because that wick, let's see here, that wick is higher than this wick. So well, we'll see how it goes. We may have a pullback here to the upside, but I'm pretty sure they're done going to the upside here. We're midweek right now. We already did our high here on Monday on S&P 500, so we should be going lower. Let's look at So we'll remove the drawing and we'll wait it out. So we just started 8 minutes from market open. We're just gonna see how this candle will close. So I just want to have the confirmation that it's going to do a swing high. Not a swing high, but an actual high. So it will be the perfect excuse to push the market down if it's confirmed that we have the NFP data that will be out here in less than 15 minutes. Let's see here, in 19 minutes, sorry. But what is really confusing is that on Forex Factory, it didn't give us that details that we're gonna have. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that. Oh, it's pushing to the upside. All right, so that is done. So that's why I wanted to wait and see how it goes. So it's pushing to the upside right now. All right, so it's still pushing here. So let's look at the H1 for market close. So we're creating new highs right now. Just created a new all-time high. So this is a 1 hour candle. So far that SSP 500 is US30 is looking good here overall. H1. Let's look at 15. All right, so let's look at the chat. Explaining me the technical use. So technical is pretty much the indicator that I created here. So if we go back down on, yeah, we're already on the 50-minute chart. So I used the fib here from the swing highs to swing low just to see exactly where it's going to be retracing. If it's passing those levels, the 78.6, 61.8, and 50%, that means that we're still bullish here in the market. And I was waiting for a retracement here to see exactly if it's going to go lower before going higher. But now it's lower just to go higher after that. But as you could see, price is pushing big time here to the upside. So now we're just, because of the uncertainty in the market, and that we don't have any data that is affecting the market here since the start of this month. Market was moving a little bit crazy here since the beginning of the month, but market is still pushing to the upside with no confirmation here for trend, anything like that. So I was expecting to go short here since the start of the week because the market gave us a gap right at this point here. We gapped up at the start of Asian session here on Monday's Asian session, but since then we're still going to the upside. But eventually it should stall and start to reverse. But I thought it was at that point here that we should have it, and we had a good setup here to go short. It did went short, but it took some liquidity here of FVG at this point to continue to the upside. But we should be stalling here and starting to reverse. So it seems that we're creating, this is the all-time high right now. So if we have, if we're done going high, that would be the fib retracement. So if we go low, those will be the levels here to go lower here. 50%, 61.8 and 78.6. So that's pretty much the leeway here that we have here to go down. Maybe we're going to start to going down here later on. Hey, Leon, hope you have a great day. Let me know if you took some trades here at the London session. That you have UK 100 and Euro 50 on your list. So if you have taken those two, you should be in profit here of those two signals here that we had here on TV Alert app. Famílias, não é possível ligar pelas sacadores. Doesn't much longer. Let it run P. It's gonna do do what it has to do. All right, so should be starting to retrace here. So if you miss that signal here, don't chase it. Like I said, I'm expecting to have the price starting to reverse here in a few. Did I practice on Twitter? Okay, nice. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And you can see clearly that the market is a little bit wonky here this week. Especially with that FOMC news. If it's cutting rates, I mean, he may start to push the market a little bit higher too. So All right, so market is still pushing. So we have 6 minutes left before market open. Before the start of the new hourly candle. That was awesome. That was a good trade here on US30, but the reason why we didn't take it is structure wasn't giving us an entry. So that means that, let's see here, the draw. Take a look at the swing low to swing high. So if that was the uptrend, that was the entry here for a sell going up. Será? Então, ok, bem, tipo, je commence à chose, hein. Je vais dire, ok, ben, on va essayer pas, puis I'll take my chance. I'll take my chances. All right. Let's see here. Change TP. Let me let's get this. So SSP 500 buy. So originally we had a sell, then we have a buy. Check. All right, so let's look at the SSP 500. So we're still pushing here. NASDAQ, do we have a NASDAQ? I know that you had a buy here. SSP 500 buy. SSP 500 buy. 932, 9. What did it do for us? US30, US30. To read two. Correct today. Okay, nice. All right, perfect. All right, let's see. All right, so SSP 500 is still pushing here. And let's look at the US30. All right, so news came in. Let me check. News calendar. Yeah, so yeah, the NFP data didn't came out, so makes sense. All right, so let's. All right. Correct signal. Yeah, so now US30 is retracing here. So we have a confirmation here for a swing high. So I'm going to put my fib here from that swing low to swing high and see exactly where it should be retracting. So we have the point of control right here. So it should go back to that point of control pretty much. That's 50%. So we'll put the line here. 50%, 76, 61.8 and 78.6. So I'm pretty sure they're done going to the upside. So we'll wait and see. So those levels here, those are fib retracement here off of that swing low right here to that swing high that was just created here. So the reason why I said that this is a swing high is because of the wick, the placement, and the actual formation of that candle that is basically a pin bar. So, and we just created our all-time high. So, and we do have some fib, some FVGs here at the bottom. And as you could see, I'm just gonna minimize this. We have an FVG right here that can be rated fully. And we have another FVG, a bullish FVG, that is pretty much at 61.8. So this line here is 61.8. This is 50% of that retracement. So expecting the price to go lower here. So pretty much this is a shoulder. This is the head, another shoulder here, a small shoulder, and we should be going lower here. So if it wants to basically go lower, it may start to retrace toward maybe a small retracement level. So I'm expecting, whoops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. So expecting to go lower, maybe retrace a little bit and started to go down, and then maybe bounce off of that FVG towards the upside after that to create a higher low. So we're going to have a higher low here, then a lower low, maybe breaking out, getting in that FVG and started to do another higher low. Maybe it's going to pass that high to create that higher low and give us a higher low that's going to go, that's going to be going to this front here. What the fuck? Alright. All right. So our price is going lower here. So far we had the what is it called? US30 was a buy. So until from 9:32 until 10 o'clock, so 28 minutes, and then started to reverse. We had SSP 500 that started with a sell and then switched for a buy. And also Russell was a sell. Let's go back and see what Russell did. Let me see, buy setup, 50-minute candle bullish setup buy. That's on what, Leon? Is it on US30? That's not it. Goes. This is this one. I think they're done going to the upside for now. Just be careful. That's what's in Russell 2000 is sell. Then 15. So Russell 2000 is a sell. All right, so let's look at Russell. Giving us a sell again. So Russell is give us a sell again. Yeah, it may start to go down also. It's pushing here. All right, let's see. Yeah, so they're gonna start to go to break to the downside here. Oops. All right, so all right, so 15-minute chart. But that was on which time frame, Leon? Not which time frame, but which symbol? Is it the US30 you're talking about? Like I said, right now it's retracing. Maybe it's going to do a swing low. It started to do a swing low before doing the move that I'm talking about here. Yes, US30. Yes. So FVG was, let's see here. Talking about this one here. So that FVG was validated here with that move. Let's see. Yes, so FVG was confirmed. So we should be going a little bit higher, but we're doing a higher low. Should be doing a higher low because right now it did the high all-time high right here. So we should have a structure to the downside here. So this FVG will be confirmed. It's confirmed, but it may be breaking to the downside here after that. Because this FVG is stronger than this one. And as you can see, the color is not the same. So this one is stronger than this one. So like I said, the buy setup may be a short-lived for the buy setup. And remember, we have FOMC later at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So maybe that news will push the market to the downside. So that means that you had let's see here, German. Did it open? Nova didn't open on that. For some reason it doesn't open Nova on that. Let me go back on here. Refresh. All right, so let me go back. Close. This. Is it loading? Not loading. For some reason, my EMXAI is not loading. So it's loading on this, but not loading on this. All right, let me refresh my page. No, it's not loading. Very strange. All right, so that's loading. Okay, there's an error on this chart. Hold on, guys. Just trying to see the reason why it's not loading here. That's gonna work. Yes. But on US30, it's not loading. All right. So never mind. So that means that you have a buy setup here on price action did yes. Okay. So I'm trying to fix the reason why it's not loading here. Later on. All right, so we'll so price should be going lower here. Yeah, and in regards to if you want to get an account, I know Leon is on the live right now. If you want to get an account with Alcyon, they have a special here for Halloween. So I think it's between 40 to 70% off. I think it's funded accounts and evaluation or something like that. So you have to double check. There's a pop up here when you log in, or when you go on the website. You're gonna see the details of that. So make sure to check. So for sure there will be also some special here for Thanksgiving here, the US Thanksgiving. So, and also check your emails here. Sometimes they're gonna give you some deals on the emails also. All right, so we should have a break to the downside. We did have multiple wicks here. And if we look at the 1 hour, the 1 hour is retracing right now. So, no, that's the daily. Sorry about that. Well, even on the daily, you see exactly what I was talking about, guys. You have a big gap here, so that needs to be filled eventually. That's too much of a gap to be left behind. What? This is the 1 hour chart. So that's the 10 o'clock chart. So we'll see around 2 o'clock what's going to happen here with FOMC, how it's going to break to the downside. But like I said, I'm expecting to have the price going lower towards FOMC. right, so let's go back on the 15 again, and we'll wrap up the call, the live. Yeah, right now we're pretty much consolidating a little bit after that big push to the upside. So we had that buy signal here that came in at 9:32. So basically at the start of that candle here, of that bit candle here, we had the buy signal. So within 30 minutes here, you should be have been in profit, and we created a new all-time high. Now it's consolidated a little bit right now. Russell, we had a sell pretty much here. Then we had another sell signal here that is starting to go to the downside. SSP 500, let me pull it up. We did have a sell at this point here, and then we had a buy, but now it's retracing. So, but overall, the US30 trade signal here was the best one. And also we had the UK100 that was good at London. That was around 4 something. So that's pretty much at that point here. We had a buy here at pretty much right here. Price started to rally up. Euro50 also rally up around 4. And I'm going to show you exactly the alerts here on the TV Alert app before we leave. So you can see exactly that that wasn't in my imagination. It was provided with the TV Alert app. So I'm just gonna scroll up here. So this is the TV Alert app, and those are the latest signals that we got. So we had a buy here at 9:32. Russell had a sell. US500 was a sell, and then it switched for a buy right here. And yeah, so buy 9:32 again, and we had Euro at 4:14 my time, Eastern Standard Time, for a buy. 4:03 for a buy on UK100, and a buy here on German at 4:02 Eastern Standard Time. All right. So that's pretty much it here for today, guys. So we're going to be back here tomorrow, New York session, same time, 9:15. We'll see exactly how it's gonna, the FOMC interest rate will affect the market here later on today. So make sure to look at your charts and see exactly what to expect. So like I said, I'm expecting to have the price going lower here until the end of today. So we'll see exactly how it's gonna go. All right. So that being said, guys, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll talk back here tomorrow for another session here with Dre Day FX. Have a great one. Peace.